Hey everybody, welcome to this terrific Tuesday. This is your boy Prince Onyx coming at you live. Hello, don't stop December. We still in this. Let's go ahead, let's do this like Brutus. Alright, so before I get into this, let me just go ahead and steer left and then right and then come back right quick. Did y'all see the little Twitter back and forth a conversation slash argument that happened over the weekend with over last week, the holiday weekend with Charlemagne and Azealia Banks? Oh my goodness, I just read it because I just caught up with it. I just read it or whatever. Listen, all I'm gonna say is this: Azealia Banks, you need to go up there to the Breakfast Club and just let the American people hear your side to all the different beefs that you've had, and all the different arguments here and there. Let the American public, who don't really understand you like we do, those of your fans in America that actually do understand you, let them hear your side of every story and and different things like that. And to be honest with you, Azealia, Charlemagne, he was really complimenting you and he was welcoming you to the show. But I do understand what you were saying about him and how you were saying how your views are very different than his. That happens with everybody. And I completely agree with, with everything that you said about him, because let's be honest, he is what he is. So I mean, I'm just leave it to y'all. You know what? Y'all can just look it up yourselves. I'm just leave it to the imagination, but I'm just look it up. You can look it up yourselves. Anyway, speaking of Azealia and other artists, hold on, y'all. Wait. Let me turn this down. All right, and here's what we will do. Hold on, because I really need to look at this picture one good time. All right. We got it. You get it. All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and get into it. So this video is about, okay, I have a bunch of different favorite artists that I love and adore, and of course Azealia is one of them, along with Angel Hayes, Iggy Azalea, Nicki Minaj, Rihanna, J. Cole, very dope artist, Diggy, a really good artist, dope artist as well. And yeah. And there's two others that, like, I don't really, it's like, it's not that I don't like them, it's like I just don't know that much about them. I've heard about them here and there, but I don't know too much about them, but they will also be mentioned in this video. So it's not that I don't like them or anything, I don't really know them as an artist, so it's like that breakout moment. Anyway, when it comes to these artists that I mentioned earlier, that I just mentioned, I think that when it's all said and done, as far as like music, or in the case of it's not all said and done, but you want to open your horizon to different ventures aside from music, because music, with the way that the industry is nowadays, you can't really, as an artist, you can't solely depend on just music for an income, because you have to open up your ventures into other things such as directing, producing, writing, acting, just say songwriting, and other things like that. So speaking of acting, this video is basically about the different artists that I just mentioned, and why I think they should make that little transition into acting, is to, one, diversify themselves as an entertainer, two, get some more money in the bank, and also have more money to make. Because, when it's all said and done with the music, you want to keep your horizon as open as possible while still staying within the entertainment industry. So it's not a matter of just like, oh, okay, the music and there, I'm done. Like, you might want to diversify yourself just a little bit. That Countess Vaughn mean. Just a little bit. So anyway, just a little bit. Alright, you guys. So yeah, pretty much, I think that these artists, they have the potential. And the other two artists that I said I was going to mention are Little Twist and Princeton from, what's that damn group? Two of my nieces love this group. And then on top of that, my friend, her sister, boy, don't even get her started. Mindless Behavior, there we go. Yeah, so Princeton, and Little Twist are the other two artists that that are in the collage that will be the picture for this. It'll be the thumbnail. That's what you call it for this video. So the reason why I think that they should venture into acting is because I believe in them, and I believe that they have potential. I mean, already Iggy has said that she's working with an accent coach to work on her American accent so that she herself can start getting into different roles. And then Nicki Minaj, she started off with some animated productions here and there. She was in Ice Age. She was in that new Ice Age movie, The Cleveland Show, an episode of The Cleveland Show. And then she was in The Other Woman with Cameron Diaz. So it's like she's diversifying herself a little bit and finally getting into her acting career, because originally, with Nicki, she went to LaGuardia High School for acting and, ended up picking up her music and singing and rapping, and, I believe it came along the way. So, she originally, her first passion was acting, but music pretty much was the best route for her, and look at her now. And then, like with Azealia Banks, she too, I think, also went to LaGuardia for acting as well. But music, music took off for her, and yeah. And then on top of that, I remember Azealia tweeting a while back that she was off to read. She was like, "Oh yeah, I'm off to read 2 scripts. I'll tell you guys soon what it's about." So, I'm excited for her. So whatever project she's doing, whether it's independent or mainstream, if it comes out, if she made the part, hopefully she did. And that's that, you know what I'm saying? So, it's just a matter of diversifying yourself and getting yourself out there more and more. You feel what I'm saying? It's just like diversifying yourself and getting yourself out there more and more. And then with the guy, Princeton, from Malice Behavior, I remember one of my nieces just had to take over my computer one day. Had to take over my computer one day. And, she was typing up all types of stuff, Malice Behavior, went to YouTube and looked up some interview, and she, and of course I was watching it with her just to see what the big fuss was about. I was just like, okay, now like, alright, whatever. And I remember catching one part of it where Princeton said that another one of his passions aside from singing was acting. So I feel like, if the group is kind of on a hiatus, or whatever the case may be, get into acting a little bit, make that transition. And I believe he could pull it off. I mean, and then on top of that, with acting for these people, Angel, Iggy, Rihanna, Nicki, Azealia, Princeton, Little Twist, Diggy, with acting, and J. Cole, with the acting for them, they just really have to be very selective and really careful with which productions that they attach themselves to, because your name and reputation is on the line. But also, as a thespian, as an actor, you don't want to get boxed in. That's what you don't want to do. You don't want to get boxed into this one character, this one specific role that everybody wants you to play, because then all the white executives will only cast you as just that. So you want to diversify yourself and be very selective. It's almost like being like standoffish, a little stuck up, having an ego, if you want to call it that, but you have to really be selective of the different things that you participate in, whether they be independent or a short film or a mainstream short or mainstream film and or mainstream television show, or even a web series, because those are very popular nowadays. You really want to make sure that you don't get boxed in. Okay, these things are clicking through them. Shit. Anyway, fuck it. Anyway, you want to make sure that you don't get too boxed in, because then when you get boxed in, it's hard to get out of that box, and you have to really fight tooth and nail to get out of that goddamn box. And you have to fight tooth and nail to get out of that box. And oh shit. Anyway, my bad, y'all. You have to fight tooth and nail to get out of that box and venture into other characters and explore different ranges and stuff like that. That being said, go into like theater or something like that as well. So get into the Broadway, and like I said, like, a playwright, do some behind the scenes stuff, a PA, production assistant, do, different things of the sorts. So, with the acting aspect, you can do different things with that, but just be careful with the roles that you play. Also, Pretty much for all of the people who I mentioned, I think that their strongest genres would probably be drama, comedy, action, mystery, suspense, thriller, and in all intents and purposes, thriller, mystery, and suspense are like kind of tangled all together in one, and also horror. I think that they can diversify themselves amongst those genres in film that I just mentioned. Also, maybe for some of them, when it comes to like period pieces, like maybe like a movie on the Harlem Renaissance or a movie on the 90s or the Civil Rights Movement or the 50s or the 1800s or something like that, they could also get into those as well, like biopics and varying like period time pieces. So I feel like they could get into those roles as well. Pretty much, yeah, I'm just, I believe in them, and I believe that with the right amount of acting classes, and if you get a really good acting coach who has taught some of the greatest, like Halle Berry, John Travolta, James Franco, Seth Rogen, all the, Cameron Diaz, Adam Sandler, Chris Rock, and, all the different people, Eddie Griffin, Queen Latifah, whatever the case may be, get a good acting coach, very good one, and go to the classes, you can really, push forward and really become something. You know what I'm saying? Also, Carrie Hilson, who I did not put in the collage, but I just her name just popped in my head. Carrie Hilson, girl, listen. Here's what I'm gonna need you to do. Let me break it down to you. Come a little closer. Come. Yes, you too. Come a little closer to the altar. This is what I'm gonna need you to do. I'm gonna need you, in the meantime, because clearly music is on halt. I'm gonna need you. Sorry, y'all, my voice is a little raspy. I don't know why, but I'm gonna need you to get into some more acting roles as well. Go on these auditions here and there. Oh, another genre I think all these people will be good in is sci-fi. And yeah, Carrie, you too, get into some more roles, here and there. Do some independent films. Hell, do some films that get put on Netflix. I'll watch it. I'm just saying, I'll watch it. So yeah, just get into more different things here and there, and yeah, just get into more different things and just diversify yourself. Because like I said, when it's all said and done with the music, you have got to have like other ventures to get into, whether it's like management or sports or acting or opening up your own independent label or doing tours overseas, whatever the case may be. You had like diversify yourself, really open up and diversify yourself. Also, some other singers and rappers, well, really singers, Janae Aiko and K.Michelle, I want to see y'all venture off into acting too a little bit here and there. Also, my girl Tiara Marie, you too, come, you too, come down to the altar, all of you. And yeah, so I just think, and also it's like, aside from their names, and I'm really trying not to focus too much on that, but with their names and the large fan bases, that could also help the movie out too. So you have to think about that as well. So put them with like a big name actor as well. Everybody will be cutting some checks here and there. You know what I'm saying? To be honest, y'all, I am really waiting for the day that they announce a comedy movie. I don't like a good comedy movie, and it's starring Ellen DeGeneres and Nicki Minaj, because those two together are hilarious. You can't tell me they're not hilarious, because they are. So yes, I would really like to see those two in a comedy movie, or hell, even in a Lifetime drama movie. I'll watch that. Ooh. Or a mystery movie for Lifetime. I will watch that, okay? I will watch that. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I just feel like, they have the potential. I feel like they can really pull it off. And, yeah, I just feel like they have the potential, and they can really, really pull it off. With the right amount of acting classes and a good coach, I feel like they could really do it. So, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I apologize for getting to y'all late. Have a hectic schedule. I'm still dealing with, I got finals coming up this week and next week. Pray for your boy. Let's hope we pass in flying colors. And yeah, but yeah. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. And, you know, don't stop this December. We keeping it going. Shouts out to Much Love, because come on, we keeping this going. And I am off, and I will see you guys later. Good night, sayonara, you know, buenas noches. And, yeah, see ya.